Welcome back to my channel. I am T from T-Dubb BBQ. If this is your first time tuning in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Today I'm going to be putting together the heat deflector and seeing how that goes. I found a brisket flat on sale, so I'm going to try it out with the brisket flat. I was going to do a chuck roast, but got a good deal on this brisket flat. It doesn't have a lot of fat on it, but that's cool. There's enough fat on the ends, so I'll probably get a couple of slices for that just to enjoy, and probably do like some quesadillas, some tacos with the rest of it. But we're going to see how this goes. Like I said, this is my first time using this deflector, and I want to see if it's really worth it. So we're going to see how this goes. Okay, so here's the brisket flat. We're going to get this out of this package and get it cleaned up and ready for seasoning. Um, as you can see, it looks like they already did trimming on this. So I'm not going to do much to it. As you can see, it's not much of a fat cap on the back, but we're going to make it do what it do. Okay, I have the flat out of the package. Got it cleaned up. There's still few pieces of silver skin here, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to do any extra trimming. Leaving, I did clip off some of the loose fat, but I'm leaving some fat on here because there's not much to begin with. This would be your top side. The bottom side is going to be the fat side, but as I showed you earlier, they didn't leave much of a fat cap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a little bit of SPG. Get that sprinkled on here on this top side. Get that nice and patted in. Make sure I hit the spots that I kind of missed. And then today we're going to do a second layer. We're going to use this MVP rub by AC Barbecue. This is a very, very good rub, nice and flavorful. Really curious to see how it does on this brisket flat. And now what I'm gonna do is just get the sides and get this side right here nice and seasoned up, and then get the other side of this brisket, and I'm just gonna let it hang out. Okay, and here's the fat side, nice and seasoned. We're gonna let this sit out and sweat a little bit while I get the pit ready. And the next time I see you, we'll be outside. All right, so we're back to put together the deflector that we opened last time, but didn't really finish opening. So I'm gonna get these pieces out. Like I said in the other videos, these pieces are a little more sturdier than I thought they would be. And got the little Weber logo right there. That's a pretty cool touch. And now let's just assemble these. Get them in there. This it just locks in place.
want to get this on a little on this side because I have to get this other side in too. So see if I can do this. Okay, so I had to use a little more force, but got them in. Now we about to see what this heat deflector does, y'all. As you can see, the base is already in there. If you check out my last full-length video, I did some chimichurri wings, and I also did some wings with some Thyron Matthews Grandpa Pecan rub. But this is the other part of the setup. And today, what I'm going to use, I'm going to use some lump charcoal. I'm going to do what is called a lazy snake, and I'm just going to kind of spread them around. I thought about stacking them up, but today is all about experimenting, trying, and seeing what works. So I'm gonna get this poured in here. Get it nice, pour it around. All right, I'm gonna get this lit, and I'm gonna get some wood chunks in here, and I may add some more. May add some more over here, but the next time you see me, this will be lit, and I'll be putting the lid down. Okay, we've been at about 220 right now for I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this brisket flat on. I'm going to put the fat side closer to where the fire is burning. Okay, so here goes nothing, y'all. And I also got a new thermometer for Christmas. If you notice, this is a new thermometer if you've seen any of my other videos. So we're testing out this thermometer as well. Don't worry, I've done some dry tests, so we'll see how it goes. All right, about to give it another check and see what we got. Not quite 160 yet. 40 over there. This is to be expected. Not too much worried about the pooling. But we're going to let this roll a little longer. And the next time you see me, we'll be inside giving it a wrap. Okay, so we got a good bark going, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this. Get it wrapped up nice and tight. All right, so I got this wrapped up nice and tight, and we're gonna let it roll until it gets probe tender. And next time I see you guys, we'll be slicing into this bad boy.
So I had some issues with some spikes. As you saw, I used some lump charcoal. And what happened was some of the pieces got lit underneath, which caused the temperature spikes. Um, so it's probably a user error. So I really can't say with this particular cook if I like the heat deflector or not. And I probably should have recorded the errors to let you see what I was talking about, but I was just so concerned with trying to save this brisket that I didn't turn the camera on. But we're gonna do another test. I think if I use some briquettes, I'll get a better outcome with the snake method. So we'll see. Once again, I just really think some of those coals got lit underneath that I really couldn't see, which caused that temperature spike. But I'm gonna give it another try, probably another try or two to see if I really like it. Can't really conclude whether I like it too much or not, but all in all, it was a pretty good cook. Fought a lot, um, but I'm satisfied with how the cook turned out overall, aside from the temperature spikes. But gonna look into that and see what I can do better next time. And once again, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you own a deflector, let me know if you had any success with it. If you thinking about getting one, let me know if this video encouraged you to get one, or maybe the video makes you feel like you don't need one. But whatever the case may be, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Until next time, keep smoking and grilling.